Hoopfest gets its Saturday double with the New Zealand Breakers taking on Brisbane, followed by the Illawarra Hawks against Cairns. But before we get into that, don't forget, subscribe, like, dislike, comment, good, bad, all about our tips and these videos, and let us know what you think. Now, let's start off with New Zealand versus Brisbane. Straight off the bat, I'm going to pick the underdog Brisbane here. Now, a lot of it has to do with preseason form. And yes, I know that's risky. But Brisbane won the whole preseason NBL Blitz competition with 3 wins against Tasmania, Melbourne, and Cairns. Now, New Zealand struggled and lost all 3 of those games. Now, their preseasons have both been pretty active. We start with Brisbane, who brought in James Bateman, who they have been targeting for a couple of years, and moved on from the Nathan Sobey era and Aaron Baines as well. They're putting a lot of faith this season into their big guy, Tyrell Harrison, who is expected to be one of the top centers in the NBL this year. And then behind him, you've got Rocco Zikarsky, who is Australia's highest ranked draft prospect for the NBA 2025 draft. So with that combination down low and a couple of guys, even like Prather and Bateman on the perimeters, Brisbane are a good shot to have a very, very good start to this season. Now, on the other end, New Zealand have had a bit of a transformation and nothing more than Petteri Koppanen, who has taken over the coaching role in New Zealand. Now, they brought in Mitch McCarron and Matt Mooney to accompany Parker Jackson Cartwright, who has proven to be one of the best guards and is ranked up there in a lot of MVP rankings this season. So the biggest problem that I do see though in this game is that Freddie Gillespie, the starting center for New Zealand, did one of those ones in preseason and is suspended for a headbutt for just one game miraculously. But that's going to hurt them a lot in this one, especially going up with these 2 strong big centers that Brisbane do have. So expect Brisbane to come out and do a lot of scoring, feeding the ball down low before opening it up on the perimeter for them. They'll go over their team total in scoring and they will win as the underdog. Game 2, Illawarra versus Cairns. Now, poor old Cairns will start the year on the back foot. They had 3 point guards on their roster and all 3 will miss at least 2 games. Taron Armstrong was going to be the key to the offense of Cairns and be their number 1 guy, and he's going to be out for at least the first 2 rounds. Then you've got Jackson McCoy, did a bit of drink driving in the off season and will miss 2 matches. And then you have Adnam, who is expected to be out for up to 3 months. So, starting off pretty tough there. Now, they had a couple of big performances from Tanner Groves and Rob Edwards in the preseason, but I just don't see it being enough to get past Illawarra in this game. Now, Illawarra had a very strong off-season. They lost their NBL All-Pro Gary Clark, but they replaced him very late in the off-season after their trip to Japan by Darius Days. Now, Darius can do, I would say, everything that Gary Clark can do and just that little bit more. So you have Darius working hard down low, especially with the 2 centers. Also strong combination of Sam Frawling and Lockie Albridge. And then you bring in Trey Kell from Adelaide. Now, Trey Kell was the only player to hit a triple-double last season, can do everything on the floor, get rebounds, score points, be that assist guy, and Illawarra's success is really going to come down this season to how well he works with the Hawks' main man, Tyler Harvey. Especially on offense, those 2 guys, if they can click, they're going to be one of the most dangerous teams in the NBL this season. Now, on the back of that, you've got Justin Tatum, who came in and turned Illawarra's season around last year from being the worst team in the league to qualifying for the finals in 4th place, and they were just an overtime away from replacing Melbourne in the grand final against Tasmania. So look for Justin Tatum's team to really bog Cairns down and shut down what will eventually be a one-dimensional offense for them this game. So expect the Hawks to cover the line as the favorite and power home over the Cairns Taipans in the second game of Hoopfest on Saturday. Now remember, guys, gamble responsibly and happy punting.